Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and today I have a new album review by Blackmore's Night. So this is their new album titled Nature's Light. So before I begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do rock and metal reviews, rankings, and more. So Blackmore's Night is a folk rock band consisting of Ritchie Blackmore and his wife Candace Knight. So you may know Ritchie Blackmore from the band Rainbow, but this is not a hard rock band at all. This is just straightforward, like medieval, like Renaissance music. In 1995, the band Rainbow released their last album, Stranger in a Soul, and right after that, this band formed. They played a lot of different like Renaissance festivals, and they released a few albums. So this is actually their 11th album. And again, the name of it is Nature's Light. So usually when I prepare my reviews, I like to listen to the album a few times. So on Friday, I was working on my computer and I had this album playing on the loudspeakers. My wife walks in the room and she really wondered what I was listening to. She's usually, used to hearing me listen to like rock or heavy metal, but she heard this music and she mentioned to me, she said it sounded like it came like right out of like Lord of the Rings, and she was waiting for Frodo to come along and start dancing and something like that. So that is basically the overall sound of this album, but don't let it sway you from wanting to like check it out if you're a rock fan, because there's still some of Ritchie Blackmore's signature guitar solos and his lead guitar playing, and there's some really good, amazing vocals from his wife Candace. So basically the band is just those two. Ritchie plays guitar and many different like stringed instruments, which I probably won't be able to pronounce, and Candace sings and plays various like wind instruments. Now they have session musicians come in and help with the rest of like the recording and touring and stuff like that. So let me talk about the album. So the album starts out with Once Upon a December. I mean, you immediately like picture a bunch of like elves dancing around a fire. You hear various stringed and wind instruments. The song paints a picture of like this cold, wintry night. The next song is called Four Winds. This song starts out with some stringed instruments, and this song is also a little more like upbeat and kind of has like a danceable beat. Candace gives a really good vocal performance on this track, and after that we have Feather in the Wind. So this is another upbeat song, has a really like danceable beat. This song features many different like stringed instruments and backing vocals, and it really keeps it interesting. So the melody on this song is also very catchy. And after that we have Darker Shade of Black. So this song is an instrumental, like if you don't consider the kind of like choir vocals in the background. But yes, it's an instrumental, and it's a slow song. It starts with a very like soft organ in the intro, and it almost sounds like a church organ, and there are kind of like some like somber violin playing. The female backing like choir vocals creates a really like calming atmosphere. Ritchie Blackmore delivers a really awesome guitar solo, and it's also reminiscent of some of his like earlier work with Rainbow. So next is Twisted Oak. So this is a more of a laid back acoustic song. Has some really cool lead guitar playing, and pretty cool song. After that is Nature's Light, which is the title track. Now this song just reminds me a lot of that video game Legend of Zelda. It just has that like overall like sound. But Candace really gives an amazing vocal performance, and a lot of like melodic like classical instruments and interludes and things like that. My favorite song on the album is a German title called Der Letzte Musketier. And I had to Google what it is. It's a German name of the movie Cyrano the Bergerac. I probably like pronounced that bad too, but this one almost sounds like a prog rock song. It has like organ playing in the beginning, and this is probably the closest thing to like a rock song on the album. It has a drum beat and it's really nice lead guitar playing. This is an awesome song, and it's also an instrumental. After that is Wish You Were Here. Now this is not the Pink Floyd song, but it's a very good song. It's a very melodic ballad and a very like beautiful love song. It's one of those songs that you want to like listen to the lyrics to fully enjoy it. You know, it has some lead playing. It reminded me a lot of Ritchie Blackmore's early work, you know, on some of the early Rainbow albums. After that is Going to the Fair. Now this song, the way to describe it is like the word happy. I mean, it's just very uplifting song. The songs are very descriptive. She's talking about going to a fair. Probably one of the most catchy and memorable songs on the album. Now, out of all the songs on the album, this one will stick in your head. And the final song is called Second Element. It's also a very melodic song. There's some like orchestral elements. Has some really nice lead guitar playing by Ritchie. And also a very memorable chorus. So that is it. In conclusion, you know, I like this album a lot more than I thought I would like it. You know, at first it's kind of like, it's you know, you start listening and it's like that folk music and it takes a while to kind of enjoy it. You know, I'm somebody who likes classical music but also kind of gets bored of classical music. You know, sometimes if you're listening to classical and it's really like slow with the violins and kind of gets boring, but this album, you know, has a lot of like different instruments. There's a lot going on. There's like a lot of like layers of sounds. So it did keep it interesting. So I did enjoy that aspect of it. If you're a fan of Rainbow, I mean, you would like it because there are a lot of like different like guitar solos. You know, Ritchie does a lot of lead guitar work. Candace's vocals, she has a really great voice and really great vocal delivery. So you know what? I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10. I really wasn't expecting to, but you know, I liked it a lot. So that is my score. Let me know what you think. Have you heard this band? Have you heard their other stuff? And let's get a conversation going in the comments section. And that is it. I will maybe do some more new releases. For those of you in my contest that's coming to a close, I'll do an update before the final drawing. And thanks for watching. Check out my other videos right there. I will see you in the next one.